2、1。
Mic check 1 2, what it do? Welcome back to the Mic Check Podcast. This is T Word the People's Champ. Today we're talking about Eddie Hearn and Gervonta Tank Davis. But before we get into the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and definitely drop some comments and let us know what you think. Give us some really great, insightful feedback so we can continue to make this channel better. All right, guys. So, after the events of Saturday, Eddie Hearn had a card out in Arizona, if I'm not mistaken, where Bam Rodriguez and Sonny Edwards had a unification fight. Some people got an opportunity to talk with Eddie Hearn, and they referred to a conversation that was had, or not really a conversation, but an interaction that went on between Hearn and Gervonta Davis. So basically, he DM'd Tank, "Let's talk," and Tank just replied no. Now there's some other messages in the thread, but those are the only ones that Tank posted, and he did his usual tweet and delete. Apparently, that's his way of trolling, so he continues to do that. And excuse me, Hearn was asked about this, and basically, he summed it up in a way that I think a lot of people are overlooking. He's understanding that at the end of the day, the business is going to overrule the legacy of a potential fight between Tank Davis and Devin Haney happening. He talked about how much money would be required in order to get the fight going, and he even basically was saying in so many words that Tank is pricing himself out of the fight. He used a number like 50 million. I mean, I don't know if that's a real number or if he just was just saying something outrageous to try to hammer his point home, but he wasn't off base at all. I thought it was one of the most transparent and insightful things that Hearn has said in quite some time. I mean, he's a well-spoken dude, so he doesn't mince words. He gets his point across, but he's also got to be a salesperson. And for him to express that, it seems that Tank doesn't want to fight Devin right now, and he understands that part of it is the money's not there. From, I guess, Devin's side, really, because Tank has already proven by having the right dance partner in Ryan Garcia that the money can be there. But while Ryan brought a very big fan base that obviously decided to spend money, I just don't see Devin bringing that. And the first thing to show for that is his current pay-per-view situation. He's had two fights against name brand people, so to speak, Regis Prograis and Lomachenko. Neither one of them was a blockbuster pay-per-view. So these are marquee people. And then you turn around and you got a guy like Tank who's fighting much lesser known people, gimmicky people, so to speak, and he's still drawing those exact same numbers or better. He's doing 50 to 100 to 200K with your Pitbull Cruzes of the world, your Rolly Romero's. When you're able to Hector Luis Garcia, so he's going to hold up his end and bring the numbers, and he doesn't need a marquee opponent. Devin is facing marquee opponents and not getting those numbers. So in so many words, Hearn was saying that the number is going to take to get Tank in there is just not there. But he says there are some lucrative opportunities if they'll just talk to him. And I just think that Tank has already been burned by him in a way that where he feels like he's been sneaky. He has been openly expressive about him trying to push a fight forward with a fighter that cheats in Conor Benn. So from a business standpoint, he's standing on principle of, if I don't like you, I don't want to do business with you. And I think that a lot of people try to use a specific train of common sense that's not common to everybody. There's people that come from a different lifestyle that they're going to stand on principle first. And if you seem to be somebody that they feel is doing something shady, they not fucking with you. And that's essentially what I think it is from Tank. Now, I think if the right number came out and maybe the number came through somebody else like Bill Haney, it might be something different. Or if it came through Al Heyman, then it might be something different. But coming directly from Eddie Hearn, and he knows that there is some shadiness about you, he's just not going to make that. He's not going to make that move and make it happen. And I think going directly to the fighter anyway ain't the best way to do it. You either need to hit up Al, you need to hit up Leonard, even though y'all have y'all beef, or talk to Floyd. Floyd could probably convince Tank to make that decision if the numbers are right. And we know that Floyd only cares about the money. So, in my opinion, I think that would be the better route to go. But it's up to Eddie Hearn to determine that. Going directly to Tank is barking up the wrong tree. It's a dead sale. So, just curious on, what it's going to take to get the fight to happen. But according to Eddie, the opportunities are there, but it's a potential that Tank is just not going to talk to him for one reason or another. So you guys let me know what you think about that. Did you see the interview? What do you think about Eddie Hearn's comments? This has been T for the Mic Check Podcast. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.